The Santa Clara County's district attorney Lathan Johnson targeted at least 14 South Asian women and tore necklaces right off their necks. He was arraigned in court this morning.
KRON 4's Amanda Harry explains the details of this case.
The Santa Clara County district attorney tells me some of the women were injured during the robberies. They range in age from 50 to 73. Now the suspect faces up to 63 years in prison. Investigators say the crime started in June. They say over several weeks, 37-year-old Lathan Johnson of East Palo Alto targeted South Asian women, almost all wearing a sari, bindi, or other types of identifying attire in San Jose, Milpitas, Sunnyvale, and Santa Clara.
So sad. Felt horrible for members of our Indian community, all of these Hindu women who were targeted, and just felt horrible for them and for their families, and then determined to do something about it.
The Santa Clara County District Attorney Jeff Rosen says Johnson went to neighborhoods with large Indian populations or near Hindu temples. There, prosecutors say Johnson would tear necklaces off their necks and then speed away in a car.
And was stalking all of these victims.
They say in one case, a victim was walking with her husband down the street in Milpitas when Johnson walked up behind them, pushed the woman to the ground, and punched her husband in the face. Then he ripped a $1,000 necklace off her neck and drove away.
Two of the victims' wrists were broken during the struggle to try to keep their necklace from being taken.
It's estimated Johnson stole a total of $35,000 worth of jewelry. Rosen says it took months to put together because Johnson was going to different cities. But the first agency to tie Johnson to these crimes was the Milpitas Police Department when they connected him to the getaway car. The Santa Clara Police Department and U.S. Marshals apprehended him. DA Rosen feels it's clear this is a hate crime.
There are people here from all over the world. And yet this perpetrator, the 15 victims, were all Hindus, every single one of them. Hate crimes are incredibly serious because they are really a crime against three. They're a crime against that individual victim, number one. Number two, they're a crime against every person in that individual victim's ethnic or religious community. And then number three, it's really a crime against all of us as Americans who are entitled to fair and respectful treatment.
Johnson's next court date is November 4th. The DA also added that they try to get the judge to require the defendant to go to educational classes about the victim's ethnic group. He says they not only want to hold the suspect accountable, but they also want to change their mind and heart. In San Jose, Amanda Harry, KRON 4 News.